welcome back. We are going to be looking at converting a few other units, okay? And when I say other units, we're talking about things like meters per second. How do we turn this into kilometers per hour and so forth, right? So let's go into our first example. Let's call this, we're going to call this as a continuation example number 4, okay? I'm just going to change my pen there very briefly to a thin pen. And let's look at this where it says the density of water is 1 grams per cubic centimeter. So I'm going to say it's 1 gram divided by cm cubed. That means for every cubic centimeter that we have, there's 1 gram of water there. What is the density of water in kilograms per meter cubed? Okay, so they're saying 1 gram of per cubic centimeter is equal to how much of this? And so we're going to have to look at converting that. Alright, how much of that? Okay, so when we look at this, we also need to be very careful, and we need to realize that this thing over here means per, or it means divide, right? So it's 1 gram divided by cubic centimeters, right? Or kilograms per meters cubed, or 1 gram for every centimeter cubed that we have. So when we look at this, we can therefore treat 1 gram per cubic centimeter as 1 gram divided by centimeters cubed, right? And so in this particular case, when we look at centimeters cubed, this is also known as 1 centimeter cubed. So for every centimeter cubed, there's 1 gram of water. Now we can divide that. And now we simply convert the top to whatever we want to convert it to, and the bottom to whatever we want to convert it to. Now remember, for grams, if I go from grams, I'm going from grams to kilograms. I'm going from a smaller unit to a larger unit. Let me just take away that arrow, because remember we did this at the bottom. Okay, to grams to kilograms. Remember, from smaller unit to a larger unit, we were dividing, and that was dividing to 10 to the power of 3, which is the same as 1,000 kilograms. Okay, so let's put that in there, 1 gram. So I take 1 and I'm going to divide the top by 1,000. Okay, and now I'm going from centimeters, okay, cubed, okay, all the way to meters cubed. Now if you remember, again on our table we had kilometers, okay, and we had meters, and we then had centimeters. And then when we went from year to year, we said that's going to be divided by 100. Okay, and then from there to there, it was divided by 1,000. Okay, the important thing to note is previously when we looked at this, we said, okay, if I'm talking about cubic centimeters, okay, then that's to the power of 3, that's to the power of 3, that's to the power of 3, then this here will also be to the power of 3. So here I'm going to say centimeters cubed to meters cubed. I'm going to divide by 100 cubed. Okay, and that's again an important thing to note. Okay, so that's going to be 1 centimeter cubed, and I'm going from centimeters to meters, so I'm going to divide by 100, but it's 100 to the power of 3. That's 100 times 100. It's 10,000 times 100 again, and that's going to give us 1 billion. Okay. So if I put that down, I now have 1 divided by 1,000, okay, which is going to be 0,0001. Sorry, 0,001. Okay, divided by 1 divided by a million, right? And you can put this bottom number in the calculator, because when you put 1 divided by 100 to the power of 3, you're going to get 0, that's over a million. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that 1 over there. And then you simply divide these two numbers on the calculator, and you're going to get an answer of 1,000. Just type it in the way you see it here completely, and you will get 1,000. Okay, and once you've done that, you can now say that's kilograms per meter cubed. Okay, that's our first example. You simply convert the top to whatever the target is going to be, and then you convert the bottom to whatever your target's going to be, and then you divide them by each other, and you get your final answer, and you can say that's then in kilometers, kilograms, meters cubed, right, or per cubic meter. So that's our first example.